Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy, wonderful, and glorious Monday. Listen, as I'm headed to the gym, right? I'm just wrapping up my day today, right? And I just want to talk about something, right? Because I need to understand why people say this, right? Because, like, so I've been at this now for about 15 or 16 years, right? And I met with a gentleman today with my very first appointment, right? And the gentleman, the statement he made to me was, because we're trying to get him coverage, whatever, and we couldn't, so we had to go through multiple companies to get him what he's looking for, right? And ultimately, we had to take the coverage down from what he wanted because due to affordability and and things like that, right? And one of the statements that he made to me was, I should have done this a long time ago. So I guess my question is this, right? Why do people say that? I had another gentleman who I guess he researched insurance company or whatever like that, and he read up about them, whatever, and then he researched, which agent is in the local area that he's at, and he's out here in Maryland, right? And he got my number, right? And he called me, right? And the gentleman said the same thing. He was like, oh, somebody sat down with me about 2-3 years ago, and oh my God, the price went up. Since that time, I should have done this, a long time ago. Now, this is a gentleman that owned properties and had children and a wife. So I guess my question is, okay, cool. There's a such thing as, thinking it over, but thinking it over shouldn't take you years. Like, I don't know. I guess I just need somebody to help me understand that, because it's always when something happens is when people start to look for it. And by that time, it's almost too late. It's almost too late. Like, this whole month have been a month full of I should have, could have, whatever, right? Because at the beginning of the month, I remember calling a client who was a client of mine for a while, and they let their policy go. Come to find out, the husband, went out of state and he ended up passing. But what a lot of people don't know is this: when you go out of state and you pass away, to transport your body to your state is going to cost you money. Then there's some people out here who are foreign, okay, who, if something happens to them, they want their body to be sent back home. That's easily $10,000 off the break. We're not even talking about funeral costs. We're not talking about, last minute plane ticket, because when somebody passes away, it's usually unexpected. Nobody know when it's going to happen. It's usually unexpected. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is this. Because at some point, if people who had no responsibility behave this way, I could probably understand it, even though still with that one, I kind of don't, because somebody's going to come out of pocket. Somebody's going to have to come out of pocket to take care of your final expenses. Okay? But more so people that have responsibility and refuse to get life insurance, or tell you they want to think it over, and you never hear from them until years down the line that maybe somebody had a heart attack. Oh my God, now it's important. Somebody had a stroke. Oh my God, now it's important. And here's the deal: most people cannot tell me they don't have the money. I done been to enough bars. I done been to enough club. I done been to enough, events. I done been to, enough shoe store when shoe launches that people are standing in line for shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I done been in enough. So you say you don't have any money, I'm not the guy to say that to. I just, and I hate to say this and it sounds horrible, right? But I just don't know if people value their family as much as material things. That's where I am with it right now. Trust me. The average person in America right now, based on the cost of living and everything like that, the average person should be carrying around $1 million policy. The average person should be carrying around $1 million policy. And $1 million policy, if you are a healthy person, probably will cost you no less than $100 a month. That's $25 a week. That's $25 a week. So when you tell me that you don't have $25 a week or $100 a month to make sure that, God forbid, something happens to you, that your kids are gonna be okay, your wife is gonna be okay, they can still keep the house. But then I look outside your door and you have an Audi parked out there, you have an X6 parked out there, you got an S5 parked out there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't, you can't, like, listen. And this is me personally, and I learned this from a highly successful person. Okay, the first bill that gets paid, like, is the most important bill for me. Everything else is secondary. It's my life insurance. Now, my life insurance is an index universal life policy, so obviously there's investment tied to it. But that is the first thing. Like everything else can go. I'm sorry, everything else can go, but that part, no. If you know what I know. And some of us, we sit here and we get mad, right, at the people who we call trust fund baby. Well, trust fund babies are trust fund babies because their parents did the right thing. So how can we get mad that their parent did the right thing? Their parent valued their family beyond everything else first and did the right thing. You also have that capability, but it's choices that we make. So listen, I don't want to hold you guys up too long. I'm headed to the gym. It was just a thought because this whole month has been a month full of people calling me. Oh, did you ever get that policy for my dad? Oh, my husband went out of town and this happened. Oh, I'm trying to get insurance for $200,000, but because of my age and some things happened to me health-wise, now it's unaffordable. Now all I can get is $15,000, $20,000. Like, wild stuff this month. Wild stuff. So listen, I just want to share that with you guys. Talk to you soon. Oh, by the way, please do better. Do better by inbox me, please. Let's protect your family. Talk to you soon.